Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Jonathan, and if you're new to the channel, I'm a first year PhD student at the University of Waterloo. And today, I thought I'd film a day in the life video to show you guys what it's like being a PhD student on a typical day. So right now, it's actually just about 8 a.m. Monday morning, so start of the week, definitely going to be busy, definitely a lot of stuff to accomplish today and stuff that I need to get done by Friday. So I thought I'd take you guys along today to show you guys what it's like. Because I'm not at the university, I'm pretty much going to be stuck at home all the time, and there's not going to be a lot of movement in terms of what I'm doing and things like that, but hopefully this gives you guys an idea of what it's like. So typically what I like to do is to kind of start off the week with a fresh, clean bedroom. So right now, if you guys can take a look, my bedroom is pretty dirty. Lots of clothes are just kind of flung around and it's very disorganized. I mean, it's just good to, good for my mental health and things like that, to just kind of tidy things up and start on a clean slate. So I'm just gonna quickly spend a few minutes to get that done right now. It's actually looking really nice today. Nice and sunny, probably a bit cool out there. Gonna have some Kim's Convenience on as I'm doing my chores. Amazing Canadian show, really funny. It's about a Korean family that owns a convenience store in downtown Toronto. And yeah, it's just a really nice, wholesome show, so definitely check it out. Okay, great. So after about 10 minutes, the room was finally clean. Picked up all the stuff and all the mess, so it looks really good right now. Definitely makes a big difference to the start of the day, and I guess it sets the tone right, for the day and for the rest of the week, so that's definitely good. Definitely have a lot of clothes I have to do for laundry, so I'm gonna bring down my hamper and then get that going as I start with breakfast.
Also, Sasley's cannot get in.
Good morning. Good morning.
Also,
Alright, so step one is to make a cup of coffee.
this morning student.
Alright, so before we start eating breakfast, I'm just gonna clean my desk because if you guys can see, it's pretty messy with a bunch of stuff that left over from the weekend. So just gonna make sure that my desk is clean so we can start off to a good day. Okay, so what do I have for breakfast? So actually my dad made breakfast this morning because him and my mom usually get up around 5 a.m. and stuff like that, so we definitely have time to make it. But what I have here is essentially a Chinese crepe. So it's kind of like a crepe with onions, and I think in China it's more of a street food, and typically inside there's more toppings, like I don't even know, like maybe like spicy preserved vegetables, there's eggs, like a crispy wafer kind of thing. So it's kind of like I guess you can think of it as like a breakfast burrito to go in a sense, but at home it's just a pancake with some hoisin sauce that I put on top. So pretty basic, but it does taste pretty good. Definitely a bit on the oily side in terms of a breakfast, but not a bad way to start off the day. So I got that, got my coffee. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat this up. It's only 8:40 right now, which is pretty good. I usually want to start my day at 9 a.m. So I'm gonna spend 20 minutes eating my breakfast, drinking my coffee, getting the right mindset, and then we're gonna talk about what I gotta do for the morning. So the plan for this morning is to get through one of the papers that I need to read for this week. If you guys do any sort of PhD, my guess is that there's gonna be a lot of readings in your program, and one of the courses that I'm taking right now is accounting research, and in that course we do a lot of readings, and every week they typically assign 2 or 3 papers, and then we have a discussion within the lecture, and you have to submit a 3-page written assignment every week. So that's essentially what I gotta do right now. My class is on Wednesday. I gotta read through the paper that I'm responsible for writing as reflection for. So I read the other papers and like the textbook readings for the class over the weekend, so that was good, and I was able to get that out of the way. So it's just one paper left and then 3 pages left to write. So hopefully my goal is to definitely get the paper done by lunch. If I can get started on the 3-page assignment, that'd be great, but if not, then I'll try to finish that by early afternoon, because I definitely have to pivot my focus on some other subjects later on during the day. So yeah, gonna start reading right now. So when it comes to reading papers and things like that, I definitely use my iPad Pro. So this is the 2018 edition. I have a third-party cover here, so it props it up pretty good. And then the app that I use to read all my papers in, like make jot notes and highlights and things like that, is actually Notability. So if I open up Notability, so this is the paper right here. I started a bit of it last night because I couldn't really sleep, but for anyone who's interested in the topic, this is the topic that I'm looking at. So the role of performance measurement and evaluation in building organizational capabilities and performance. Yeah, I have no fucking idea what that means, but hopefully going through the paper, I'll have a better understanding and I can tackle my assignments. So let's get started. Okay, so it's been a couple hours. It is 11:12 a.m. right now. I read the paper and for God's sakes, I do not understand what's going on. The topic of the paper is like performance evaluations and control systems and incentives, and it's like really not my interest in accounting. I actually find that stuff kind of pretty boring, but it's still good to be exposed to different types of research areas, especially in my third month of my program. So what I did is I highlighted throughout the paper and tried to make notes on where I found there were strengths and weaknesses of different types of validity. So just to get me started on the written assignment. So what I'm going to do now is actually transfer those highlighted areas and the areas that I think are important into Notion, which is where I essentially keep all my notes from my papers. And then get started on a rough version of my written assignment. I'll probably need to reread this paper again tomorrow to like really understand it and get a good understanding of like what's going on, so I don't sound like an idiot during the discussion class. So that's the plan for this paper. So probably going to spend another hour and a half going through it, slightly skimming it, making the notes, doing the rough draft of the paper, as well as making notes on the other papers that I read for this class on the weekend. But yeah, that's definitely one challenge of a PhD, because within each niche, there's like so much that is in that literature, and especially when you're starting a PhD from scratch and you're just reading about the literature for the first time, there's a lot of catching up to do. So what I like about this course is that it kind of throws you into a lot of different streams of literature within accounting. We kind of touch on like governance and financial accounting, audit research. This is more on the managerial side, which is so far what I'm experiencing not to being my favorite stream of research. But what I do like about it is that you get to see like how past researchers, how they form their hypothesis, what kind of tools they use to kind of like do their experiments and like test their research questions. So that's obviously all good learning opportunities for me, because then once you kind of, accumulate these different tools, you essentially have like a researcher's toolbox that you can kind of whip out, one model or one test, depending on what you want to test. So at the end of the day, sure, it might be tough to understand what the hell's going on and to, resonate with the material. But, you always got to look, when you're doing like studying and like you think something's kind of BS, you always have to look at it from a positive angle and then see what you can extract out of the reading that could benefit you in the future. And I think that's just from a mental perspective, how to get through those tough grinds. So anyways, I'm gonna start transferring my PDF notes to Notion. I'm also fresh out of coffee, so gonna make a second pot of coffee before I start. Hey. She's sunbathing. It's actually really nice in Oakville right now. Definitely doesn't feel like fall. It feels like summer. Okay, so this is what we're gonna eat for lunch. It's beef stroganoff with egg noodles from Costco, and it looks pretty good. It's everything's pre-cooked, so you just have to put it in the oven for like 15 minutes. So this is what it looks like, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's cooked. So I got the oven preheating right now. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I'm just gonna mix it around and break it up a little bit. It looks super creamy. I can definitely smell like the beef, the cream sauce. Okay, so why don't we give noodles a try? Got it right here, nice and steaming hot. It's not bad. I think egg noodles are good and the sauce is good. The beef does taste a little meh. Like you can tell it's like that processed, lots of preservative kind of meat. Like the beef really has no flavor. There's no seasoning on it. It's really bland. But I guess for like a prepared meal, it's not too bad. It's kind of like a fancier version of your microwave meals. So would I get it again? Probably not. But I think it's good enough to eat. So I'm just gonna polish this off my lunch, watch some videos, and just relax for 15-20 minutes. Lola! What you looking at? It's so nice outside. It's ridiculous. It's November and it's like 18, 19, 20 degrees right now. It's like the last little bit of fall / summer before winter starts, but just getting some fresh air. You know, I'll be honest, that lunch was kind of meh. Definitely wouldn't get it again. But yeah, fresh air makes a huge difference in terms of studying. Sometimes when you're like just grinding for a lot of hours, it's just best to just kind of step outside and take a couple deep breaths, and I think it just makes the afternoon session a lot more bearable. But yeah, beautiful day in Oakville. Can't complain. All right, we're back inside, and I'm just gonna pump through that paper for an hour or two, and got Lola here. Yeah. So right now it's Lola's nap time. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so it's 4 p.m. and I just managed to finish my written assignment for my accounting research class. I gotta say, I did not expect it to take that long, but I think I finally have a good grasp on the paper, and I'm pretty satisfied with the report that I have right now. So I'm just glad that I was able to get this major thing done, and then I think I'll do the rest of accounting research, which is really just drawing up some discussion points for the paper. I'll just kind of do that the morning of the class, because I definitely need to switch my focus onto my other subjects. But damn, I'm just glad that it's finally done. This paper was probably the most convoluted and confusing paper that I've read so far in the program. So daily struggles. So before I jump to the next subject, I totally forgot about my laundry that I threw into the machine this morning. So I'm just gonna grab it and just hang it out in the backyard so it can dry hopefully by tonight. Lola, go do the laundry. Go do your chores. Why ignoring me? Thank you for helping me. Man, there's some intense yelling going on. I never yell at you. Alright, so I took a little bit of a break. Decided to edit a bit of the footage today, so it's not a huge amount of work later on. But right now it's about 6, so it's about 6:20 right now. It definitely got dark super quick here in Canada. Just want to show you guys outside. But yeah, just gonna edit a little bit more, and then we're gonna have dinner in about 15 minutes. And then after dinner, that's when the night shift kicks in. So the night shift consists of a lot of orange pico tea, and today it's gonna be economics. So I have 1.5 lectures of econometric videos that I need to get through. I'm a little bit behind in that class, and then we have an assignment due for that class this Friday. And the group is meeting up tomorrow to kind of go over the assignment questions and discuss what we can do. So I got to get through the material tonight, take a peek at the assignment later tonight. Probably not going to get any time to work on it, but because I did all my accounting research earlier today, I have tomorrow all cleared up to do econometrics. So that was the plan, and it looks like it's going to turn out that way. So anyways, just going to get back to editing, and then I'll show you guys what we're going to have for dinner. Alright, so dinner was pretty good. Right now it's 7:30 p.m. and we are in the final home stretch. So I have 1.5 econometrics lecture videos to watch. I think that'll probably be 2.5 hours. So if I'm lucky, I should be free by 10 p.m. and then I guess I'll see what I'll do then, because I try not to do anything too heavy when it's super late, just because my brain is not functioning. At that point, I just try to do something a little bit more relaxing. So let's just watch through these videos, pound it through, and then just finish strong. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Okay, so it's 10 p.m. I finished those econometric lectures. God, so lost in that class, but at least it's done. At least I have completed everything that I wanted to complete for today, which is always a good sign. I think I'm just gonna spend the last couple hours of today just kind of, I guess, relaxing, going through the footage and doing some more editing, and hopefully upload this video either tonight or sometime later this week. But yeah, hopefully that gives you guys a good indicator of what it's like being a PhD student. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of reading, a lot of school, and especially because of COVID, it definitely can feel a bit of like a grind day in and day out, because you're just kind of sitting in front of your computer. So definitely try to make the most out of it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, if you guys like this kind of content and you guys enjoy day in the lives and just want to know what it's like being a PhD student, then definitely leave a comment down below if that's the kind of videos that you're looking for. But if you guys like this kind of content, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel. We're at 55 subscribers today, so almost hitting that, well, halfway hitting that 100 goal mark. Hit that like button to support the channel. Actually, no, smash that like button. Smash the like button and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my future YouTube videos. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.